Spencer.
And we are part of Panic at the Disco, and you're watching Enemy.com. It's been good. We actually hit a few festivals on the last tour we did about 2 months ago. That was good. This time around, it's been all over the place. We were in Japan. We started in Japan, so it was just 95 degrees and 90% humidity and just deathly hot outside. And then now it's freezing cold outside and muddy and rainy. Yeah. So it's been a wide spectrum of different climate and different audiences. It's really cool. It was in the middle of the set, kind of towards the end. We still had like 4 songs I think to play, and there was a part where I would run into the audience, and I want to play like acoustic, around everybody, just kind of face to face, more intimately. And when I was done, I was sprinting to get back to the stage. It was a pretty big arena, like a little amphitheater, and just sprinting down the stairs, and all of a sudden my boot just kind of gave way and just completely rolled, and I felt something tear. I was like, I hope it's not what I think it is. So just like limping on it, adrenaline's pumping, so I didn't really think about the injury. And then I just like kind of fell in the backstage. I was like, I can't even walk anymore. So I just hopped around, and then finally just on stage, like, wanted to see what it looked like, basically. I was like, well, what other place to unleash it than in front of everybody? So I just kind of took it off, and it was pretty nasty. I mean, I figured the worst had happened before, so
yeah,
couldn't really go any worse. But yeah, no nervousness. Just, I mean, we're always excited to play this festival because it's always been great for us. And that show actually that I got knocked out was probably one of the most memorable shows we ever had. Just ended up being this great set, because it happened like 30 seconds into our first song. So luckily we were able to finish the set, and it was awesome. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It was it sucked that it happened, but it didn't really deter me from wanting to play. Exciting today because this will be the first time we're playing with them, with Dallin and Ian at Reading and Leeds. So yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Lately though, I mean, we've been playing with them for about 2.5 years now. So we didn't play a show, just the two of us, with anybody else except for Dallin and Ian after we split up as a 4-piece, and it just is nice to be able to have people that you get along with and that also are amazing musicians. It just makes it easier on us. We thought it would be weird to just hire studio musicians to just come out on the road, because we like the camaraderie and we like to make it feel like a real band on stage. So yeah, well, it was kind of weird going in. We knew that we didn't want anything written for us. It was kind of just the ultimatum. We said, well, we don't want this to happen. So what we did do is we just kind of, anytime we would have an idea, we would, at least for us to be comfortable with it, we would have like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes of an idea, verse, chorus, or whatever. At least we had the idea of the song, and then we bring it to John or Butch Walker, and we would just say, what do you think? Give me your opinion, and let's see if we can work off this. And that really for us is the best creative environment, because you have the idea, you know where the song could go, but having somebody else's opinion, especially people like John and Butch, who are just amazingly talented producers, it just kind of puts it in a mindset that you probably wouldn't have before, which is a lot more exciting to do, I think, in the writing process. I think we definitely learned a lot more about recording, and which was a goal from the beginning, which and we've always tried to get better and better at that. But this time around, definitely took more time and attention to learn, what kind of microphone would you use to get this sound, and why would it matter, the distance that you're recording, and like how do you get this effect, which is always, as like a nerdy point of view, it's just awesome for us. We really get to kind of geek out about it. It's really cool. Actually, this is like one of the first few times that we've been writing on the road, and we have a few demos just writing on the bus, recording on the bus, and it's really cool. It's like kind of nice to not have to just get off tour and be like, okay, now we have to go in the studio, and it's like feels like more pressured that way. So this time it's been a little more, I guess relaxed is maybe not the best word, but yeah, been a little more comfortable with the writing process. I think a lot sooner than last time, for sure. It won't be 2-3 years, but yeah, I mean, we have a few demos now, so if we keep at the pace we're going at, probably another year or so. Gerard Way?
Yeah.
Would he ever change his last name to Butler?